This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. We've got a great matchup here on deck. Still early in the season, but both teams come in undefeated, ready to test each other and try to stay perfect on the year. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Tigers' return team not doing the offense any favors there. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Game moves to the 35, first down again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
In the clear at the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football in timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know.
Got space, looking to score. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Wow, that is dedication to this running game. 3rd down and goal. You give it to the running back, and let's give credit to that offensive line. Good job of getting low and getting movement in the trenches there to give him enough room to get into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So NC State's offense out there for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. NC State comes to the line quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
course, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the point after is good.
14, NC State 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them want to.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. He hands it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just
looking to throw it deep. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Memphis. It was a foot race and he won it. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Told the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Bringing pressure. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched.
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Choosing to return the punt.
Returner is tackled at the 44. And your Memphis Tigers will take over.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those...
Cannot escape, and down he goes. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody. Puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass caught, second down now.
Timeout, NC State.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
NC State.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one is no good. Off the miss, deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Here's the second down play. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Hunting ready to boot it away. With the return, it's Harris. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Completion to the left on 4th down. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They call the counter play here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. Screenplay works.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Memphis. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now.
And he doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. That sack sets up a third down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards to.
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of it.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. I wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they tack on the extra point. And the hand scene able to make the crucial recovery. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
NC State 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And bulldozing his way through. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
they've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. And he steps out at the 2. So close to a pick 6. Tremendous play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Memphis. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Memphis 51. NC State 14.
Bringing it out. It's Morton. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Snags the quick throw. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morton. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for